All right, let's talk to Ryan.
Oh, sick.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Ryan, who gets the Theater Fuckhead Award? Well, you were
All right.
bragging in the chat that you snuck a bucket of KFC in the theater, so maybe it was you.
No, well,
Because if the whole theater could smell that,
They probably
Because-
could.
they're gonna hate you.
Yeah, because they're gonna want some.
Yeah, they're gonna. Did you bring enough for everybody?
I mean, we did share with the people around us because there was a large group of us,
Okay.
and we ate it before the movie started because this was while we were waiting for Spider-Man 3 actually,
Oh, wow.
and we did
Same.
the
Let's
thing
talk about
where we waited for a couple hours.
Okay, fair enough.
That's pretty good.
But I have two considerations to put in for the movie Fuckhead Award.
Yes.
Okay.
The first one is sort of like everybody else's, the yelling. When I saw, not Resurrection, what was the first DBZ movie?
Battle of
Battle-
Gods.
Battle of Gods. Yes.
Yeah, there was a guy sort of like everyone else, yelling everyone. Oh, hey, it's Goku!
Yeah.
Over 9,000. But the one that finally got the theater to turn on him is that when Bulma showed up, he yelled, "Yo, I bet Bulma's got a fat ass," and that
What?
was the one where like people were okay with it, and that's when he started getting boos. So that's
Oh
my
God.
yelling guy.
Yeah, what a dumb.
consideration.
Yeah, at the midnight movies that we were going to for a little while.
Yeah.
That Garrett and I went to a couple. We went to a few, and people would yell stuff, and there was one guy that would at all of them yell, "Put it in her shitter."
Oh, yeah.
And like
Fuck that guy.
people gave it a giggle when we saw the Evil Dead movies. The atmosphere there was very rowdy. It was Evil Dead, Army of Darkness. So it was very okay,
Yeah.
whatever. But then he tried that shit during Alien and The Thing, and immediately it
Turned on him.
was you gotta shut the fuck up over. The rest of the movie's silent.
Nice.
So yeah, I can definitely sympathize with that. Okay, so you had a second one.
Okay, yeah, this one's a little bit different than everybody else's, and I think I might have talked to you about this before, but when I went to see Drag Me to Hell, I saw it at up in Portland at just some ratty mall theater, and
Sure.
it was only me and one other guy. It was kind of nice, but right as the movie starts, this lady walks in with like 6 kids.
Oh no.
One of them was like a baby too.
Uh huh.
The kids started playing fucking tag during the opening of the movie,
What?
and the baby was screaming.
Oh my
So-
god.
I nicely was just like, "Ma'am, can you do something?" She starts yelling at me in another language.
What?
I immediately was like, "All right, I don't want to deal with this." It was the only time I've ever like tattled on somebody in a theater, like went out
Yeah.
and told the staff.
There should be a bunch of kids in there anyway.
Yeah. Drag Me to Hell is
yeah.
R-rated?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
R-rated.
Yeah.
Did you say, "Ma'am, I'm gonna drag you to hell"?
You should have.
I don't think she would have understood me.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I would have. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a ton of kids in a rated R movie, all doing something like, I've said this definitely in the past, so I'm not going into it that much, but one of the funniest theater experiences for me to this day is still the girl with the dragon tattoo and a guy brought like 5, 6-year-old kids. That was great. They were actually fairly well-behaved kids, but to see them, I mean, that movie was not even in the realm of being appropriate. And there is a rape in that movie.
Nice.
There is a violent sexual assault in that movie. I mean, that was pretty fucked up to show that to kids. And they were, I mean, the whole thing was like, "Daddy, Daddy, what is this? Daddy, Daddy." That made me, it's fucked up, but I was laughing. I mean, it was just like, this is the worst thing you could have done.
Yeah.
And then, the best part was that later in the movie, she makes out with another girl. And that was when the dad went, "Oh, come on," and took the kid out. After all the horrible things in that movie, that was what he took them. It was like, "Oh, come on, let's go."
That's
So
great.
anyway, that was really, really cool.
Jeez.
Great.
That reminds me, have I ever told you about the time that me and Jason Cryer went to see Spring Breakers?
No.
No.
So it's me, Jason, and his girlfriend Mary, and we go in. There's really no one there, and a man walks in with a 14-year-old girl, and we figure, all right, they've accidentally thought that this is, it's Selena Gomez, They think this is, like a fun movie.
Yeah.
So we bet how long into the movie, because we'd each already seen it at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining the opening to the movie right now, and that
Yeah.
Nice.
And so we bet on how long until they walked out. They stayed for the whole fucking movie.
What?
Whoa.
Pay for a ticket, man.
Yeah,
Man.
apparently. I don't know, but
Big Gomez fan.
But yeah, those are my movie fuckhead awards.
Well, I still think, hey, I'm still saying it's you, because you bring KFC to a theater, it's going to smell like that all night.
Yep.
Everyone's going to be like, "Oh, that smells so good. Where is it?" And I don't think you shared nearly enough. So
But
I think you lose.
Oh man, but
Yeah. I mean, right now, if someone had KFC in the corner of our warehouse,
We would
wouldn't
know
you
it.
smell it and go,
Oh,
"Where?
yeah.
Give me a piece. Where is
Oh
it?"
yeah.
I don't even. It's funny. KFC is that thing where it's like, I honestly think of even having it maybe once a year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I have it whenever we get it here. That's it.
Yeah,
I never
but
go
if
and get
someone
it myself.
brings it somewhere
Oh,
and I
I
smell it,
definitely
it's
have
like, well, I mean, I'm eating that. So
Yeah.
where is it?
Yeah.
Like, don't hold back.
Yeah.
So Ryan, I think you fucked with a lot of people that day.
Yeah,
I
you're
feel
the
like-
winner.
In all honesty, I don't know how anyone could top you, because even if you're making a noise,
Yeah.
maybe someone could sit far enough away. But if you got KFC, everyone in that
You can't
theater
escape it.
smelled it.
I mean, I never even thought about that.
Yep.
Dude, you gotta this is a wake up call, man. Like you're bringing KFC to businesses. It's not fair.
Well, I want to apologize to everyone in that theater back in 2004.
Yeah.
Really
good.
sorry about that.
Hopefully they're watching.
They're appreciative.
I mean, what, you hold Famous Bowls up in their face too? Jesus.
No, but I did pass out biscuits to my whole row.
That's pretty.
I guess that would hold me over. Okay, fuck this whole stream concept. Favorite KFC item. Okay, I don't need to go extra crispy. I like standard recipe. I like the classic recipe KFC. But you're going sides. I feel like it's almost a crime to not have some form of potato. You got that.
Yeah.
So either the mashed potatoes or the wedges, whatever. But you gotta get the mac and cheese. I'm a mac and cheese guy. What do you think? If you're getting sides, what do you
Sides,
get?
definitely coleslaw. I love their coleslaw.
I'm not a slawman.
Not
Not
a lot of people
slawman.
slawman. I'm a slawman. And macaroni and cheese is my
Oh,
two
dude, is
favorites.
Mac
there
and
still
cheese.
potato salad?
It is still in there. Is it good?
Yeah.
I can't tell you. I
How
don't
long does
know.
potato
They still
salad
have
stay for?
I don't know. It's been properly preserved in there, but I don't
No.
know. I'm
I
gonna
gotta
wager
say-
it's not good.
I'm gonna wager that
Best
as well.
sides.
But you did eat 3-year-old peanut butter on the stream.
Peanut butter don't
Nero,
go bad.
That we used to put for traps and stuff like that.
That's true.
Yeah, it hadn't expired yet.
It hadn't?
No.
Oh.
Still had 3 years. I remember
So
when it
that's-
expired.
That's a good point.
Good
But
time.
I don't know. There is mayonnaise content in.
There is.
you're
Mayonnaise
playing-
doesn't
you're
last
playing
as
with
long as
fire.
peanut
You're
butter.
playing with fire.
But mayonnaise can stay in the fridge for a while, like a month or two, bro.
That is also true. That's true. Yeah. Oh man.
Let's get to the bottom of this. I'm
Yeah.
All right,
potato
Bri-
salad out.
This
Brian's gonna find out right
this
now.
this is a tangent. This reminds me. I've been watching this guy on YouTube,
Yeah.
and it's one of my new favorite channels to watch.
Uh-huh.
He collects MREs, meals ready to eat, for the military,
Oh, I've seen this.
and he has
Yes.
ones from like the 50s, and he will open them up, review them, and eat them if
Yes.
they're good. Like, it's fascinating to
Yes.
see these like time capsules of this peanut butter from World War II.
Yeah.
and he'll like put it on a cracker and eat it, and it's like that is the coolest thing to me.
Yeah.
Like seeing all this stuff finally get opened
Yep.
and like all these cans open.
What?
Use by January 7th.
9 days too late.
Ah, you're good.
Okay, so now, so everybody at home,
Good.
this food expired according to this 9 days ago.
But is that
Now, here's-
open after you open it,
Yes.
or is that sealed?
Is that the
completely?
expiration date?
Because
or is
sometimes
it
they
the
go after you
sell-by
open it,
date?
used within 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It says keep refrigerated. We have kept that refrigerated
Now,
for.
I think it's straight up the expiration date.
Product best if consumed within 7 days of opening.
Yep. Best.
So, but here's the thing.
Doesn't say you're gonna get sick.
Now, here's the thing, though. There's always an arbitrary time where, like, these food companies do put
Yeah.
sometimes dates, and it's like, it's fine even a couple weeks after. Or,
Exactly.
that does happen. So you have to factor that in.
I don't ever throw anything like, oh, this is the day after. Oh, throw it away.
Yeah,
no.
exactly. So I don't know.
There is like a watery.
There's a watery. Well, pour it off. Then it's good.
I'm not eating it.
Break through the seal.
There are some things that might be funny, like, oh, it's gonna expire. Like if it was chips.
Yeah.
But when it's those ingredients and that goes wrong,
Yeah.
you feel it.
Oh yeah.
Or like seafood. You
Yep.
don't want to fuck with
Oh
that.
God, no.
You don't want to expire.
I had shrimp that might have been slightly too old
Oh no.
one time, and it was
a
like,
It
nightmare.
was the only time.
yeah, that was the only
Yeah,
time.
the last
I was
time.
I was like one of those sprinklers, just both ends, just geysering, you know, just fucking rotating. I think I was staying in Vegas at the time, and it was like just the bathtub was in front of me, the toilet behind me, and both were just getting fed. Anyway, all right, Ryan, thank you very much.
KFC to shitting and vomiting.
Oh yeah, but let's rewind it. Forget I said that. All right, KFC, you're getting sides, so you. What's
Oh,
your
I
vote?
do baked beans and
Baked
potato
beans?
wedges. Yep.
Potato wedges are good.
Are KFC's baked beans good? I
Oh,
can't.
I've never
tell
had
you.
them.
Baked beans are always good.
Really?
Gary, you slamming like me? Hell
Do you
yeah!
like slaw?
I'm gonna take a couple cans of baked beans home with me. I know.
Oh, absolutely. Please do.
I'm gonna take all of them
We
actually.
got tons.
I like those baked beans, but I've been gross since the podcast.
Yeah.
They're good. Like,
No, I'm
Yeah.
taking them.
You like them baked beans?
yeah.
I'm gonna take them.
Thank you.
Hey,
Coming home
you
with
guys want to see a magic trick?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
I can make Rocco curse.
You can.
Yep. Hey, did you bring the iPad?
Ah, fuck. Shit, dude. I'm sorry, dude. I'm really sorry. He needs that every week, and I don't fucking bring it. I'm so sorry.
That's so fucking funny.
I'm sorry, Garrett.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. God damn it.
It's worth it for all that perfect time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man,
Playing the
fuck.
flute after.
I want him to do a good show.
Gone.
I want him to do a good show, and here I am. I leave that fucking tool at home every time.
That's so funny.
As he was saying it, I was like, "You're not going to get me to say it. You're not going to get me to. What can you do that first? Was he going to fart or something?" And he said that, and that just slipped out. I
Oh
felt bad.
fuck!
Anyway, thank you, Bush's Baked Beans, for your wonderful bean footage.
Thanks to that dog that keeps trying to give out that secret.
They need to.
I
do,
fucking hate that dog.
Yeah, they need to do a commercial that ends it.
Yeah.
Where the dog goes, "Hey everybody, it's sugar. It's 2 pounds of sugar. It's this. It's this. Did you just give out the secret recipe? Yeah, I fucking did. It's fucking over. Bush's Baked Beans. Buy them or don't. Fuck off.
Yeah.
That just reminded me of
End it like that.
when they were going through the house of the KFC guy. And he goes, I don't know, some papers and holds up stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah!
It's all of the herbs and spices.
Did you hear about
Every single one of them.
The guy who's in like the guy who's like heir to the KFC,
Yeah.
whatever, did an interview at his house, and he showed like, here's all the old stuff they gave me, and he flips through stuff, and people have like paused it, and it's like that's their recipe.
Yeah.
The herbs
11
and
herbs and
spices that
spices,
they wouldn't share.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like here's
he got
them
'em.
handwritten on a list. It's
Yeah,
like,
and they
nice.
keep going. No, that's not them. No, and people are like, yeah, it's them. Like that's them.
That's hilarious.
I'm waiting for that to happen with Coke.
yeah.
That was the goofiest thing, was going to Atlanta, and there's the Coke headquarters, and they had a museum, and then they bring you, do you want to go, there's the vault. That's
Yeah.
the only place in the world that has the recipe for Coca-Cola, the official final recipe. It's on paper in there. Okay, and not even thinking, we went to the exhibit, and they take you into a room. It's like the fucking Haunted Mansion. They take you into a round room, and then they close the doors. And then the doors like go flush to the wall. So it's just a round wall
Oh,
behind
whoa.
you. There's no doors. And then it's like they're pouring it's like you're in a glass of Coke.
Yeah.
They're pouring it, and the levels are rising around you, like like you're in a glass of soda.
This
and then
is
you
in
hear
Vegas?
Jeff Bridges. No, this is Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Then you hear
Okay.
Jeff Bridges' voice come in. Coca-Cola, you've been refreshed for so long. Right now, you're at the core of the most refreshing beverage ever. But how is it made? And then it shows all this Da Vinci Code like imagery.
What the
formula at any given point was held by 2 people who each held half. It was never in the same place, except in our vault, which is before you now. The wall parts and a vault comes out.
Jesus.
And it's, I mean, dry ice.
The fuck?
Everywhere. The vault that holds the formula.
Is it
And we're
behind a
like,
velvet rope
this-
or
yeah,
like?
no, it just comes back. Yeah, there is a rope in front of it,
Yeah.
and the vault like comes out. There it is, and we're like, "Fuck yeah, this is cool." Thanks for coming, everybody. Goodbye. Dun, dun, dun,
That's
dun,
it.
and the exit opens. It's like, I don't know what I thought would happen.
Did
That
you?
they would show it to us, but they're not. That was it. There was they show you the vault, and then they go bye, and it was like, oh, okay.
Did you ever see the Birthday Boys skit?
I don't think so.
They did an
About that?
episode.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you ever see the Birthday Boys
I've heard of them, but I
show?
haven't seen
It
them.
You guys
was
should
Bob
watch it.
Odenkirk produced it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
really
it's
funny.
yeah, it was
On,
really good. I
Netflix.
think it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw some of it. and I
Eric
liked
showed it to me.
Yeah.
And there's reoccurring stuff throughout this one episode, but they keep playing into the two guys that own the Coke.
Oh, really? That was in there?
Yeah.
There's a skit where they both have I won't give it away or whatever, but they both have the recipe, and they're not supposed to be in the same place.
Huh.
But they keep ending up at the same place together, and the interviewer starts freaking out. But it goes on throughout the episode with other brands and
Yeah.
How
other
funny.
secrets.
Yeah, I didn't know they did that. Somebody
That's
in-
the only reason I knew about Coke having two.
How funny.
Was like from some sketch.
They make a huge deal about it in that museum.
Oh,
the
really?
Coke museum. It's like, yeah. But I was going to say, somebody in the chat said, well, then how do they make the Coke formula? I actually watched a special about that. They have that, like, how stuff works.
They still use cocoa leaves.
Well, how they make it on a mass production level
Mm-hmm.
is the factory that does everything, mixes it, bottles it, whatever. They still get every month a truck that comes in and they bring a hose and it has it's like I think it's in powder form.
Mm-hmm. It's a byproduct.
It's the major flavoring of the whole thing. And they said every factory that makes Coke in the country still gets this truck every month. And they come in and they tie the hose to a thing outside that fills an underground reservoir with that flavoring. And then they drive off. And they said, no factory knows what's in that. Like, that is put there.
Dude, that's
there are people
cocaine.
appointed to put that in there, and they do it. But the factory's like, even if you're at the head of the factory, you don't know what's in that stuff.
Wow.
They put that there, and then you can make the syrup from that. Like, they put that into all their products, or and all their whatever. But still, like, even at the top of the bottling chain, they don't know what that is. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
showed that, and I was just like, what? The weirdest thing, too, was how they making the glass bottles I was not aware of. Or no. Just the plastic bottles.
Oh yeah, they're little
They're like little
They're
cylinders.
fucking they're pellets.
Yeah, and they blow them up.
And then it's really cool.
They just
actually.
blast them so hard with hot air that they inflate.
around a fucking
around a
mold.
mold.
That's it.
What?
Yeah.
Like
Pretty nuts.
you would just I don't know. I just didn't think it was that. What? No. So?
Yeah.
Might be hard to find the cursor. You might have to take a look. There you go. I'm hearing air horns in there.
Not moving.
Yeah.
Oh, right on time. Sorry, Ryan.
There you go.
Thank you.
So yeah, you were
it was
saying
worth
about blowing the Coke bottles.
No, anyway, yeah, blowing for Coke. I was. Anyway, that special, that was like, I could have watched that for like 7. I love shit like that.
Yeah.
How does
Factory
it work?
stuff?
How do we make
yeah.
it? How do
How
you
it's
whatever?
made was
Oh, that
a
could have
great
been.
show.
It was an hour long, and I was like, this could be 6 hours.
Oh,
Show me
seriously.
every step.
Production line stuff like
when
that.
they had How It's Made and all that stuff on Netflix, I would just
I loved it.
Yeah,
go through
I
it.
love stuff like that. The making of things you take for granted.
Yeah.
Like just ordinary. How do they make the bottle? How do they make this? How do they make that? I love that stuff.
Yeah, me too.
That was actually a cool part of the Coke factory too, or being there was you did get to walk through it, like
that's
as they were bottling it and whatever, and you got to go through you got to go through every step of it. So here's where you get the stuff. Here's how to fill it. Here's the bottle thing. Here's all that.
That's awesome.
They were doing glass bottles there.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
And then at the very end was the end of production. This is where we package it, and it would come off the thing, and you got to keep it.
Oh, that's really
Like it was
that's
like
awesome.
you got to watch that bottle go through the entire thing, and at the end it was like, now it's yours.
Oh, that's
But
really
it was like, oh, I don't want to drink it.
Yeah.
I saw it go through the whole. It was almost like a puppy. You know,
but
it
I'm
was
so
like
thirsty.
I saw everything it went through.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to drink it. And then then you go out in the Atlanta sun. Oh, fuck it.
Yep.
Yeah. We have a Coke factory here, don't we? It's right by the freeway.
Yeah, it's like a bottling plant at
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
one up in Oceanside too.
Really?
I used to work across the street from it. They
Oh, no
just
kidding.
expanded
I knew
it.
someone who worked
Yeah.
at that one.
Yeah.
by
The one
freeway.
up by the 94. Yeah.
Yes, and I was told by them that they have
Oh, the up in the attic or like the mics.
they have a big room
Yeah.
in there with fucked up bottles. This is just what I've heard from them. They have a room full of fucked up bottles, meaning or cans, whatever.
Yeah.
But meaning, if somebody found like, oh, I found a bug in a bottle. I found part of a mouse in a bottle. Shit like that. They have an attic full of that stuff, and it's like, why would they keep that? Why? And they said the reason they keep it. This is hush hush. Coke secrets.
Uh-huh.
They keep all that because when that happens to them, the first thing that people do is they call Coca-Cola. I found a rat in my soda. Coca-Cola has people hired to, their job is to get that from them, because people think, Coca-Cola goes, well, can we see it? And then at that point they don't give it back. They go, okay, well, we've got it. Well, we'll send you here's $100 gift card you know, or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The proof is gone.
Because that way the proof is gone, and in court it won't hold up. Because that at that point, you know, oh yeah, we took the you know, yeah, they gave us the bottle, so yeah, we just we gave them a gift card, and they said that was fine. So they don't have a case at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they get that bottle from them, the odds of a lawsuit going through are way lower. If they maintain the bottle, then they have something that they and their lawyer can hold on to. Like, look what's in here, and that can be observed and brought to a court of law and whatever. But if Coke takes it, it's like, no, you gave it to us, and we gave you an exchange, so we're done. You know, it kind of like it's almost it's kind of a dirty trick.
Yeah.
And they keep it in their attic because even throwing it away, it could be found again. So they keep it in their possession so that, hey, yeah, something went wrong. Well, we own that secret now, nobody else. So interesting,
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
if true, but I think it's true.
I think so too.
The person that I know would have no reason to make that up.
No, it makes a lot of sense. Like I remember at when I worked in a department store, and sometimes people would get their garments like that they're wearing stuck in the escalator,
Oh,
and they'd be like, "We'll take you to the whatever department, you know, men's, women's, whatever,"
Yeah.
and you pick something out. Part of them picking something out is we're offering you
yeah,
a reimbursement for whatever your issues
exactly.
are, and when you accept it, then that's it. You no longer
Problem
have
solved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we took care of you.
Yeah.
We took care of you. You accepted that. Like you have no more case. If it was bigger, you should have escalated it at
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
But you took compensation here.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
that's
It really
probably
it goes
100%
against
true.
them if there's ever a case. Yeah.
That's super smart. It's 100%.
That's why it's super smart that Disney does what they do.
Yeah.
Because at their parks, anything goes wrong, they'll give you whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just keeps people happy because it's cheaper to keep people happy.
Yeah.
Hey, would it make this guy happy if we just gave him this jacket? Yes. It's way cheaper to do that than to go into a lawsuit or go into, you know, some kind of
Yeah.
whatever. Like, people are crazy. They'll sue over whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, interesting.